Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Reno Aces and the Round Rock Express. First pitch coming your way next. And next, the cleanup hitter, Pops Peters. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. Wallops this one out towards right center. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. Pitch, runner is on the move for third, in the dirt. And he swipes third without a throw. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. Runner at third, 2 away. Soft contact in the air, botches it. Runner from third in to score. It's 2-zip, and that keeps the inning alive.
That is it. The shortstop, Tommy Roy.
And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. A double and a run scored the first time up. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. He's already for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. There goes the runner. Up the middle, Hellman. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So no run. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. Hit hard on a line. Racing over to make the catch. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. So with a runner at second and 1 away, Sam Haggerty getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Pops Peters. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1 out and the base is empty. That's towards center. Makes the grab for the second out. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Pops Peters, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Reno Aces and the Round Rock Express. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And here is Pops Peters. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. You go.
Hard liner to first, snag for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. 1 out and a runner at second. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Comes in to score.
Now batting.
And once again, he collects a knock and extends his hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for his games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too.
Hey, keep it going.
Hard not to get excited over the run he's on. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a high fly to left. Racing over to make the catch.
The batter, number
2 out and a runner in scoring position. And now the shortstop, Tommy Troy. 1-2 offer. And now the runner breaks for third in the dirt. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. Righty comes to the plate. Grounder to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Nobody on with 1 out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. 1 for 2. Out in front, ripped foul. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run in the inning so far. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. On the ground to the right side, Hatcher. And steps on the bag for the out. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Pops Peters with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over him. It's the Reno Aces and the Round Rock Express. We'll be back to get this one started after this. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. Peters clobbered a homer in his last game. Base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. So 2 on and 2 out. And here's the catcher, Rene Pinto.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
In there, got the strikeout looking. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Pops Peters. His strikeout rate this year among the best you'll see. So rare for a starting pitcher to be up above 12 strikeouts per 9 innings. Over the first 23 years of this century, there were only 15 different pitchers who did it at the major league level. So the way he's dominated in the minors this year bodes well for his future success in the majors. Got him. And now 1 out. And congratulations to him on his 50th AAA strikeout. Always nice to get a milestone like that under your belt. Now, Sam Haggerty. Strike 2. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. Digging in, Trevor Hauver. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
1-0.
And the pitch. Off to a great start on the mound. It could be a tough game for this lineup.
Outside ball.
Swing and a miss, so now 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And he goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no base hits. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Dustin Harris.
Z-Rod. 0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the second inning. Justin Foscue digs in now. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice each of the last 5 games. And the 0-1 now. A little out front there, swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Here's the center fielder, Luis Mieses. Right through there for a strike. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. That's a strike. 0-2 now. And that's number 8. Only 1 to go. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Close, but ruled a ball. That really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And now the 1-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 out, runner at second base. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. This one is labeled. 2 down. As we go to the last of the third, coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Josh Hatcher.
0-1.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Caber Rodriguez will hit next. Had the day off yesterday.
No ball. 1 strike.
And it's strike 2. That's smart pitching to come in on the hands because he's struggled at times with the inside pitch. Good placement on that cutter. Might be one to come back to. Got the batter looking for the K. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Now a chance for Cooper Johnson.
0-1.
Next one's fouled back. 0-2, rocks and fires. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts. Welcome back. The Express at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. 1 gone leading off the fourth. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Haggerty, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swings and misses. 2 outs already in the home fourth. Digging in for the Express, Trevor Hauver. First at bat was a strikeout. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bat, get some base runners aboard. Now here's the 0-2. That one is upstairs. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Moving on to the fifth. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Pops Peters. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first. Up the middle. Oh, what a great play. Nicely done for the out. So 1 hit. Today's game is brought to you by Sunsea Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak barb and floor polish. Bottom of the 5th here in Round Rock. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. Down 0-2, swings through it. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. The batter now, Justin Foscue, struck out swinging the first time. The Express with a 0 in the hit column so far. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first, and it's there for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Luis Mieses, the next to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed.
Ball.
2 outs, bases empty. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So 5 innings in the books. Reno with the... Pops Peters with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. So digging in, Pops Peters blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. Gone. Big dogs gotta eat. Made them pay for that one. 4th home run of the series. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing.
1-1-1.
A dive, nice stop. Safe at first. Welcome back to Round Rock, top of the 4th inning.
Peters.
Smash to left field, but snagged for the out. 1 out and runners at first and second. And now the first baseman, Josh Hatcher. To the right side. 1 at second. What a play to end the inning. So they work around. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. He's already gone yard in this game.
Hey, your turn. Drive man, huh? Find the barrel.
Line drive, and it's caught. 1 hit. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. He's already homered in this ballgame. And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for two. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with two gone. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit, really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
English.
The pitch, runner breaking for third. Right side. Will do it alone. And we stay tied. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performs. Pops Peters, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Reno Aces. So up next, Pops Peters. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a drive.
Go, ball. Go, go.
It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. The tag at third, and he is out. That ends the inning. Nobody on and two outs. Digging in for the Aces, Pops Peters. Peters, just 21 years old, a former first-rounder in 2024. Could be trouble here. He turns and heads for second. In safely with a double, second of the day. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit, really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Pitch, runner is on the move for third. Grounder left side. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Dustin Harris. Two outs and nobody aboard. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check here. Next to hit, Aaron Zavala. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Two down and nobody aboard. Towards first, Peters. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Pops Peters. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And there's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. He's just unconscious at the plate these days. Another big game here. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Grounder to the left side. Rodriguez fires to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Two outs, runner on first base. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. And a base hit. Round second headed for third. And here comes the runner. The relay to third. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. One run on two. Peters really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. 4 hits and a pair of runs batted in. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success. Pops Peters comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Reno. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. Really strong hitting performance recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. That one rocketing towards left center, should be extra bases. Around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they have the lead. Oh, the throw is wild. That hit, of course, keeps his hitting streak alive, and it's clear that he's dialed in at the plate. No matter who he's facing, he seems like he's in control of every single at-bat. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Tristan English now at the plate.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right
On
here.
the ground, out to short, Senzel. There with plenty of time, inning over, but they push across 1 run. So digging in, Griffin Lockwood Powell. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that does it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. Picked up an RBI the last time up, still their only run of the game so far. Peters, just 21 years old, and he's been touching home plate a lot lately, scoring 10 times in the last 10 games. And it's through for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Makes the turn, heads for second base. To the second base covering, but the throw is offline. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Pitch, runner is on the move for third. In the dirt. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close.
Here we go. No one better.
Line to left. Hauls it in on the run. 1 away, runners at second and third. Next up for the Comets, Cody Hosey. And that one hit to first. Play at the plate, not in time. They take the lead, it's 2-1. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 3 runs for him here. Top of the 6th inning, stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Touches all. 14th of the year, it's 3-2. What a game he's having at the plate, showing off some serious slugging ability. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Nick Senzel. To the right side, it's in and out of the glove.
No, he's in there, safe.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Pops Peters. He's already homered in this ballgame. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. And the lead runner holds on at second base.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So up next, English. Here's the 2-2. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. So 2 on and 2 out. The left fielder, the next to hit. Here's a fly to left. And that's that. Peters certainly wasn't why they took the loss. Collected 4 hits, one of them a home run. Pops Peters comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. Next up, the designated hitter,
Hey, keep
Pops
going. Clutch up
Peters.
for us.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Nice hit.
Botches it. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Cut off, throw to second. Runners at the corners now, nobody out. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Second inning, no score thus far. Swing, soft line drive. Into second now with nobody out. Big lift for the offense that time with the error allowing 2 runs to score on the play. We move on to the third inning. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Should be extra bases here. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Tommy Troy will hit next.
Runner!
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they tag the runner for the out. Digging in for the aces, Pops Peters. Smoked on the ground to second. 2 out. Next up for the aces, Pops Peters. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Runner!
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Soft contact in the air. Tags the runner for 1. And no throw, batter into first easily. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Around second now, going for third. The relay. And he's out.
Got him, that's out.
Peters was just terrific for them in the win. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success. Pops Peters comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of... So digging in, Pops Peters, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Now at the plate, Tommy Troy.
Hey, clutch up right here.
And the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they... Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Pops Peters. Well, it's pretty clear from the numbers just how good he's been. An unbelievable performance so far this season with an ERA below 1. Maybe you see that from a really dominant reliever, but from a starter? That's absurd. With ERA, some of it's out of your control, but he's not relying on just luck. fans should be excited to see him work in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike three. Digging in for the Comets, Austin Gauthier. 3 hits in the loss last night. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
One out and the base is empty. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. 2 away now. And now the DH, Nick Senzel.
No ball, 1 strike. Ball 1. Oh. 2 balls.
2 outs, base is empty. In for a strike. And now 2-2. That one missed.
That's a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got the strikeout looking. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, David Bodie. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Alex Freeland. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Swing and a miss late on that one.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Set down looking. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Next up for the Comets, Griffin Lockwood Powell. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Strike 2. And that's number 8. Only 1 to go. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And swing and a miss. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Struck out swinging. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Justin Dean. Close, but called a ball.
Hey, oh. 1-1.
And 1-2. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the... Got him! Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Digging in for the Comets, Hunter Fiducia. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
1-0. Hey, one.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down. Top 4th innings in now. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 2-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Fouled off. He was late. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. One gone leading off the fourth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Austin Gauthier. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Grounder to second. Can't come up with it. So a man on. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Senzel. Went down on strikes the first time through. 0-1, here's the pitch. Late with the swing there.
No ball. Strike.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Here's the third baseman, David Bodie. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Thomas on the move. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. 1 left on base. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Comets batter. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit.
Nope. Ball 1.
A swing and a miss. Nice job to work both sides of the plate. He's got this hitter inside conscious now. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. 1 down. Next up for the Comets, Griffin Lockwood Powell. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. One out and the base is empty.
Nope, that's high.
Swing and a miss, so now 2-2. I know it was a hitter's count, but that pitch is tough to do damage on. Swings through it for the K. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Chris Newell, the next to hit. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Close, but ruled a ball. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Swings and misses. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Continue roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Aces on to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Pops Peters. Peters stands at 6'6", just 21 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. That was a low 90s fastball, and it went. The left-hander on now, Tommy Henry. I'd expect the defense to be on their toes. He tends to pitch to contact, not as many strikeouts as a lot of relievers. And now, Pops Peters. And hold on your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Labeled on a line to center. 2 away. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Goes the opposite way with that one. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. He had some headwinds to deal with on that one, but he got enough behind it to push it over the fence. That is a great swing. Peters was sensational at the plate in this ballgame and did well on the mound, too. There's really nothing like it. Pops Peters with an incredible stretch lately, riding a 25-game hitting streak. One down, and here is Pops Peters. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 home runs. Hard hit, right side. And there's 2 away. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. That's ripped towards center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Pops Peters. And this is most likely the last chance to keep the hitting streak alive. Wallops this one out towards right center. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. That's gotta feel good. Up to 5 homers in the series. And they add on. It's 4-1. It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed. Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City.
Peters.
Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. A solo blast. The 6th of the series. And we are all tied up. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Peters takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And here at the plate, Pops Peters. Went deep in last night's ball game.
Here we go, no one better.
And that's ripped to left. Oh, what a catch he just made. Sensational play for them. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Strike. Ooh. No ball. 1 strike.
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Let's see if he gives him anything to swing at here. And that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Now the third baseman, Connor Kaiser. We're in the top of the 5th inning, all loaded up.
Hey, drive him in for us, Legion. Here you go.
Swings and flares it. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. It's offline and the run scores. It's 7-1. So with a runner at second and one away, stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Austin Gauthier. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Next up, Cody Hosey. Two. Tapped up the first base side. There with plenty of time, inning over. No runs, one hit, two left. And we're one out and the bases are empty. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. He's already gone yard in this game. Sharp liner to right, but caught. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. This one is labeled, and it hits the fence. Around first, hustling for two. It's a double, three-hit ball game. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Tristan English.
Runner!
And now the runner breaks for third. On the ground to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunity. Pops Peters has been a constant force at the plate this season. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design. Proud sponsors. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. Gone. That ball was crushed. Made them pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. And there's a nice milestone for him to celebrate. 20 home runs in AAA. Nothing like some validation that you're doing something right. Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for one. That is a terrific double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. One down. Pops Peters will hit next. Already a solo homer in this one.
You got that one.
Should be trouble here. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easy. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. Popped in the air in left field. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag out at the plate, and that's a double play. Now it's the second baseman, Aaron Bracho. 1-2, here's the pitch. On the ground to first, could be two. Throw to first, out, what a play! They get the out, but it was pretty close. Two down and a runner at second base. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. Already a homer for him in this one.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
That one ripped into right center. That's a base hit. Coming around third. Scores with ease. The throw to second is offline. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Man at second here with two away. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Tristan, and the runner takes off for third. Here's a grounder right side, and a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Liner snagged it first. So it's no runs. Nobody on with one out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Pops Peters. He's already homered in this ballgame. Grounder left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. 2 down. No justice in this game. None at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off. Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS. On to the bottom of the second. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. Peters went yard in his most recent game. Runner on base to start the inning. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag, out! And now it's going to be Pops Peters. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Here's a grounder, right side, Matthews. 2 down. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Pops Peters. 1 for 2. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Wastes no time on this one. 21st dinger of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. You knew right off the bat that ball was headed out of here. What a rocket. A laser into the outfield. Out number 2. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track. Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Pops Peters. On the mound in this one, he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Arizona system. A lot of excitement among Diamondbacks fans for what he can bring in the future. Comes up empty, strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Zach Short. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
1 out and the base is empty. Strike 2. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Struck out swinging. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. Stepping in, Zach DeZenzo.
Up. No ball.
2
One
outs,
strike.
bases empty. Swing and a miss late on that one.
No ball. 2 strike.
Got him looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Half inning done, we've got no score yet. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. Looking to bring the hitting streak up to 30 games. Maybe some added pressure on this at bat. Peters hit a homer in his most recent game. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. He's in there. And with that knock, his hitting streak reaches 30, which is really amazing to think about. At this point, he's more than halfway to the legendary 56 of Joe DiMaggio, and every game he tacks on is just a gift. Runner takes off for third in the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. Line drive, and it's caught. That ends the inning and limits the Space Cowboys at the plate here in the second inning. Jacob Melton digs in now. Melton goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting cleanup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2022. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Bryce Matthews. First pitch, swings and misses. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Swings through it for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now the third baseman, Jaron Williams. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And that's number 8. Only 1 to go. That one is foul. We'll see another. Winds, kicks. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down. We move on to the third inning. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Cesar Salazar. Just can't catch up to the heat.
No ball. 1 strike.
Down 0-2, swings through it. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. So up next, Kennedy Corona. Lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
0-2.
Got the batters swinging. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. And now at the plate, Austin Deming.
Ball 1. 1 ball. No strike.
Ground ball, right side. Steps on the bat. 3 up and 3 down. So digging in, Pops Peters. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Jones batting for the second time, and that's strike one. A little out front there, swings through it.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. One gone leading off the fourth. So up next, Zach Short, 0 for 4 in the win last night.
One.
Out to short,
One.
Troy. Can't come up with it. Man on at first, and now Zach DeZenzo. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1 and 2.
The Space Cowboys still in search of their first hit in this one. Close, doesn't get the call. Ground ball to the right side. And it gets through for a hit, their first of the ball game. Lead runner stops at second. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Now up, Jacob Melton. Fastball for a strike. He goes down looking. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. 2 hits in last night's game. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Set down looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. We're in the top half of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Jaron Williams. Williams measures 6'1", 180 pounds, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar. First at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through it.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Kennedy Corona. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Swings and misses. 2-3. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in, pops Peters. He's already gone yard in this game.
Get down, ball, get down.
And there's a hit. And now, Connor Kaiser. Runner on the move. Fly ball to right. Corona brings it in for the out. Now a long throw to first. Throw behind the runner and double. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Austin Deming. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Strike 2. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Right through there for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Greg Jones now at the plate, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh and 2 waves at that one.
No ball. 2 strike.
Struck out swinging. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Zach Short. Two down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Comes up empty, strike two. Quickly in a two-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Here's a fly to left.
You take it.
Grabs it on the run. Make it 6 shutout.
Now pitching for the Aces.
A new arm into the game, the righty, number 67. Very effective this year. Just about every outing has been solid. Swing and a drive.
Get up.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A 3-run home run. His second of the night. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That's usually a friendly location for the pitcher on a high 90s fastball. Most hitters struggle to get to velocity up and in. But the batter got the hands inside and put a nice swing on it. Pops Peters looking to extend his unbelievable 30-game hitting streak in this one. Now at the plate, Pops Peters. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's gotta feel good. 4th home run of the series. And now they're out front. It's now 2-1. So digging in, Pops Peters. He's already homered in this ballgame. That one is absolutely pummeled. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo blast. 2nd home run of the game. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-2. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now.
Hey, no one better right here.
On the ground, Williams. Play made, that ends the inning. So they get one away and a runner at first. Pops Peters will hit next.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. Blasted that one out of here. That's home run number 3 of the game. The 6th of the series. And they lead it. It's 6-5. That homer was absolutely demolished, and it came at a critical moment. Huge effort at the dish. Pops Peters went yard 3 times. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Peters was on fire in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. That one ripped out to left. This one pretty far back. Gone. That ball was crushed. That's gotta feel good. 7th home run of the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. 2 outs, runner on first base. And here's the first baseman, Austin Deming. Here it comes. Right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Kennedy Corona digs in now. On 0-1, the delivery. Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Bottom of the 4th, coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. Oh, what a great play. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. And here is Taylor Trammell.
Taylor Trammell.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And next, the cleanup hitter, Pops Peters. Already a homer for him in this one. The 1 on now with 1 away. Digging in for the Aces, Tristan English. Here's the 1-1. Runner on the go. Skies this one to center. Trammell. And there's 2 down. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Connor Kaiser.
Runner
on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's safe. This is a classic steal situation with 2 outs. If you get thrown out, the batter will just lead off the next inning. But because they got the steal, he could knock in a run with a hit to the outfield. Runner going again. Got it. That ends the inning. So no runs here. 2 away here, nobody on. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. It's another long ball in this game. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. It's a 10-4 ball game. Just an impressive show of power from him in this ball game. He is a menace in the batter's box. Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. Ready to go now. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Greg Jones. On the ground to first, Peters. And steps on the bag for the out. 1 gone, runner at first. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Pops Peters. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. That one ripped into right center. This one's pretty deep. Gone. That ball was crushed. Made them pay for that one. That is 9 homers this series. And they add on. It's 3-0. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Ground ball right side. Over to the second baseman to retire the side. Nothing across here. 2 away and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. He's already homered in this ball game. And a base hit up the middle. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. I think he'll remember that one for a while. It's his 100th hit at the AAA level. There's no questioning his ability to find success at the plate. So up next, Tommy Troy.
Shortstop, Tommy Troy.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. It's 4-2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten that hard on the ground. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Digging in for the Aces, Connor Kaiser. Double steal attempt. Fly ball left field. Trammell. They limit the damage here. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. He's already gone yard in this game. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Grounds this one to short. There in plenty of time ends the inning. One hit. Two away. Runners at first and third. And next, the cleanup hitter, Pops Peters. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. Hit hard on a line. Pulls it down. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Trammell. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. To second for one. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. Pops Peters has been a constant force at the plate. One down, and now Pops Peters. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Ripped on the ground to second. Two away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot. And it gets through for a hit, their first of the ball game. Runner holds up at second, two aboard now. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down the pipe, and he was definitely geared up for it. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Inside, nearly got the batter. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Nice stop. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done. No outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Pops Peters. 1 for 2.
Looking good. No one better.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base knock. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. He put a very good swing on that one. Even if he couldn't elevate it, sent it whirring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach. Soft liner to center field. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. It's a double play. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. Hard liner. Lunging, can't make the catch. Throws to second, and now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job. Pops Peters has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. This one is labeled.
Go, ball. Go. Go.
Gone. That ball was crushed. Made them pay for that one. Home run number 30 on the year. And now they're out front. It's 3-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Bottom of the first, stepping in, Forrest
Go
Wall.
ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Hack and a miss, that's a strikeout. Efficient work on the mound there. And now the shortstop, Leodalis DeVries. And he's got really good wheels, one of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Pops it up towards second as the bat breaks on him. Makes the grab, there's 2 gone. So up next, Eggy Rosario.
Strike. Woo. 0-1. Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Brennan Valenzuela. Fouled off, he was late. Valenzuela, 24 years old, and he was born in Mexico. Down 0-2, swings through it. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Tirso Ornelas will hit next.
Go ball. 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
Close, doesn't get the call. That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. 1 out and the base is empty. Got the batter swinging. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. And now it's going to be the right fielder, number 19. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Next one's in the dirt. On 0-2, he expanded the zone but couldn't get the chase on that ender. We'll see how he attacks this next pitch. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. So it's no runs. 1 out and 2 on. Peters, the next to hit. He's already homered in this ball game.
Hey, I need you right here, kid. Let's go.
That one is absolutely pummeled.
Get out, Paul. Get out.
1 hops off the wall, might be trouble here. 1 runs in, runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, also in to score. And now they've got him in a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first pitch.
Ball. Hot.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. 1-1, cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Close, but called a ball. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ripken Reyes.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air to the right, Smith.
Ball.
2 down. So digging in, Clay Dungan. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Swung on and missed, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Pops Peters. Already a homer for him in this one. Grounds it to short. In plenty of time to first. And they are happy. Bottom of the 4th. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Forrest Wall. With this big a lead, no reason to be tentative on the mound. Attack the zone and let your defense do the work behind you. This pitch popped up. Vargas.
I got it. Take it.
But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Leodalis DeVries. Popped out the first time. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
And there are 2 outs. Eggy Rosario now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up and 3 down. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Chihuahuas batting. The Paletas stand on the concourse here in El Paso is a great way to beat the heat in the summer. They've got a lot of flavors. Check them out. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. The next pitch misses. Ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas. Struck out swinging the first time. That one fouled off. Ornelas, 24 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. The Chihuahuas still in search of their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. The batter now, the right fielder, number 19. First at bat was a strikeout. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Strike 2. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So 5 perfect innings. Runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. He's already gone yard in this game. Swing and a drive.
Go, ball, go.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A 2-run shot, his second of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0.
The first baseman, Romeo.
Home half of the sixth, and now the first baseman, Romeo's next one's popped in the air into right.
I got it.
One up, one down. So up next, Ripken Reyes. Late on that fastball. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Next up, the designated hitter, Clay Dungan. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one's in there. 0-2 now. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. Struck out swinging. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Perfection through 6 innings.
Now pitching for
We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Bryce Jarvis. Some serious action on his slider, a lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. 2 home runs under his belt already in this game, most recently in inning number 6. Now he's looking for his 3rd dinger in this spot. This crowd should be on the edge of their seats. And it's into the gap. Coming to the plate. Throw cut off to 3rd. And they tag the runner for the out. Peters was terrific at the plate in this one. Really productive. Had a decent day on the mound as well. He was a major contributor. Pops Peters with an eye-popping 35-game hitting streak. Can he extend it one more today? Top half of the 2nd from El Paso. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. A solo blast. And they jump ahead in the 2nd. It's 1-0. Should be trouble for the defense. Around first, hustling for 2. Oh, the throw is too high. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Great hitting for sure. That was destined for extra bases as soon as it left the bat. He took advantage of the error and moved up to 3rd. Next up, Tristan English. Now here's the 0-2. Got the strikeout. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And he got turned into a pair of shoes at the plate on that curveball. He was locked up. Next up for the Aces, Aras Garcia.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. The 2-2.
That's the ball. Great
With
ball.
that elevated fastball, he's looking to induce a pop-up or jam the hitter. Nice job to lay off it in a run-scoring spot. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting.
The left fielder digs in now. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but not in time. The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double. One out with a runner at second. Peters, he's already homered in this ballgame. Hard liner. And that's a base hit. Coming around third. Scores with ease. In safely with a double, second of the day. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Runner at second, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Tristan. Runner takes off for third. A swing. This one is hammered. It's got a chance to get out of here. Snags it on the warning track. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they get 1 run. Digging in for the aces, Pops Peters. And already in this one, he's gone deep, hitting a solo homer back in the second inning. That was a nice boost for his team early on. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. That's a base hit. Wasn't able to stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Pops Peters comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of... Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Wallops this one out towards right center. Gone. That ball was crushed. That's gotta feel good. 4th home run of the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. 1 down. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Bryce Johnson. Liner snagged it first. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Welcome back to El Paso, top of the 4th inning. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Here's a fun El Paso tidbit. This city is closer to the capital cities of 4 other states than it is to the capital of Texas. Oh, that one ripped into right center. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo blast. 2nd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 3-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Pops Peters. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. This out to center. It's back. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. To the plate for El Paso, number 57. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Two down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. To the right side. Tawa. They limit the damage here, but they are able to even it up. And here is Pops Peters.
Pops Peters.
Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep, gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Goes the opposite way with that one. A 2-run blast. and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3.
Now batting.
They are feeling great right now, already out in front. Then they add that homer. Towards first, gloves it, takes it to first for the out. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Pops Peters went yard 3 times last game. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. That one ripped out to left. Gone. Big dogs gotta eat. Made them pay for that one. 7th home run of the series. And they take the lead. It's 3-0. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one on the ground right side. And steps on the bag for the out. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. A laser into the outfield, and now 2 away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that. Now crushed to right center, way back there. Forget it. This one is gone. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. On the ground, Kaiser fires to second. Over to first, safe. And next, the cleanup hitter, Pops Peters. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. Ripped on the ground to second. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 hit. And now the DH, Clay Dungan. 1-2 offering. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 1 out and a runner at second. And now, Eggy Rosario.
Number 5, Eggy Rosario.
Swing, soft line drive. Steps on first for the out. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters.
Pops Peters.
Smoke to center, but this one's caught. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Bottom of 9th. At the plate, the right fielder. Grounder to first. Takes it to first for the out. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. He'll look to keep that. Top half of the second from El Paso. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. And a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Kaiser.
Connor Kaiser.
Move to second, back in safely on the dive.
Need you right here. Runner.
And now the runner breaks for third. In there for strike three call. Throw safe. So digging in, Tim Tawa. The Aces with a shot at scoring first.
Your pitch, no one
Here in the
better.
top of the second. Swinging about Wade. And two away now as the run comes in from third. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation. Come through with the RBI ground out. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Headed for the plate, now launches a throw way high. Makes it all the way to third, a costly throwing error there. 2 out and a runner in scoring position, and the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Kaiser. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there, good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Digging in, Tim Tawa.
Clutch up.
And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Reyes. Throw to first in time. That stops the bleeding. Pops Peters getting ready to hit.
Keep it going.
RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Around second now, going for third. Goes to second, back safely as he took a turn for third there. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Runner takes off for third. Ground ball left side. And that one finds its way through. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2. Man on at first. And now, Pops Peters.
Designated hitter, Pop Peters.
Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunity. Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Pops Peters will hit next. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. That one smashed to left field. And that'll do it. They strand a pair. Welcome back. And on the hill, the lefty, Pops Peters. He has been very stingy. Opposing batters have struggled against him this, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. Got him. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Forrest Wall. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's outstanding command on the sinker here in the first, and that could mean a long day for the opposing hitters.
1-1.
And swing and miss.
1-2.
One out and the base is empty. Swings and misses. Two quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first two batters. It looks like these hitters are gonna have their work cut out for them in this one. And now, Eggy Rosario.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Off to a great start on the mound. It could be a tough game for this lineup. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Frame of the night behind. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, number 19.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Got the strikeout looking. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Efficient work on the mound there. Next to hit, Clay Dungan. Making a lot of contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Second inning, no score thus far. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Already two gone in the home half of the second inning. And now the first baseman, Romeo Sanabria. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball.
Two outs, base is empty. Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. All set for the bottom of the third. Now up, Leodalis DeVries.
Shortstop, number 24.
That clips the zone. That one misses low. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. Swings through it for the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Ripken Reyes. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Swings through that one.
No ball. One strike.
0-2, waves at that one.
0-2.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Close one, but doesn't get the call. Clearly upset with the plate umpire after that one was ruled a ball. Might want to take off 20 to 25%. Little bit low. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Two straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. And he has struggled this year.
Hey! 0-1.
That one called a strike.
0-2.
Got the batter swinging. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 9 straight set down. Welcome back to El Paso, top of the 4th inning. Swings through that one for strike one. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. When you go gap to gap like that, you're setting yourself up for a lot of success at the plate. Plenty of hits to be found out there. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. Runner takes off for third. Grounder to short. DeVries stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tags the runner for one. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Back here in El Paso, bottom of the fourth.
That's out the corner.
Hit in the air, right field. And there's one down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Here's the center fielder, Forrest Wall. Went down on strikes the first time through. Does he get the call? Somehow. This is a more patient at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0. The Chihuahuas held hitless so far in the game. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Eggy Rosario. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Down to first. In time, the 2-3 strike ends the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Bottom of the 5th here in El Paso. Now at the dish, the right fielder, number 19. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck out looking. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Next up, the designated hitter, Clay Dungan. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Romeo Sanabria, the next to hit. Struck out swinging the first time. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And that's number 8, only 1 to go. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate... A new arm into the game, the righty, Logan Gillespie. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, hustling for 2. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Troy.
Runner, no one better, huh?
Oh, caught up in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Leodalis DeVries. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 and 2.
Good job to fight that one off. Next one just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Ripken Reyes. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. A little out front there, swings through it.
No ball. 2 straight.
Swing and a miss, that's a K. Back-to-back Ks. Martin Maldonado digs in now. Struck out swinging the first time. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh.
And that's in for a strike. Got him. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
We're back and a new pitcher here to start the breaking stuff. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now pops Peters.
Peter.
Hard line drive, but caught at second. Not much going on for the... Peters with a brilliant effort on the mound in this one. Not a bad job at the plate either.